So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Dashamsha chart video. And today we're going to be covering Saturn in the 12th house of your Dashamsha chart. Okay. And as you know, it's not the birth chart, it's the Dashamsha, the divisional chart that represents the obligation to society. It represents how you perform your artha in society, what kind of things that, society sees you doing and the impact it has. And Saturn pretty much is the Atmakarka of the Dashamsha. So that's what we're going to discuss today. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular Saturn, what sign it's in, what your other planetary placements are in Dashamsha and all the other charts, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I have my podcast. Yes, podcast, which I love. So anyway, let's talk about Saturn. So here, first of all, one of the most common themes that I have seen, okay, in my own personal analysis, is that a person will usually go to a foreign place to work, going to foreign lands to work. Their artha is to be performed in a faraway place, but also such an individual enjoys working behind the scenes. They're not too fond of being out and dealing with people. They may be working in an organization with 3,000 people. You could be working for Amazon, Apple, any of the big companies, but you enjoy work where you are kind of like behind the scenes, where people don't get to know you so much. Like, for example, I've worked at so many real estate companies, and whenever you had a technical issue, then this guy would come and try to fix whatever was happening, but we would never know who is this person. They will just come in and go back in the office. That's one of the things. And also, usually a person after 36 wants to escape work. They don't want to work. They feel like they have given their due diligence to society. They have given their, the artha to society. Now they want to rest. Because obviously at 36, Saturn matures. And when Saturn matures in the 12th house, Saturn suddenly feels like, I gotta do more in this life and society than just work. And you can look at it as escapism, wanting to escape work, escape responsibility. But it's actually one simply wants to find peace in their workspace, where they're no longer, performing such things with such vigilance, with such attention, with such force. They kind of just want to rest. And especially after 36, you will see this individual more focused, towards other worldly affairs than worldly affairs. Because what they feel is that these worldly affairs are just, like the surface of the water. They feel like they have to go deep. And usually, Saturn will encourage a person to go towards philanthropy. They usually love helping other people grow in their space. And this is only Saturn by itself. We don't know what other planets are here with Saturn. We don't know what kind of a yoga or what kind of, energy is coming with Saturn. And especially such people, you will see, literally at 35, they get separated from their family. Meaning they go far away. Even if, let's say, you're in your country, you will move far away. And one, due to their work, does not get to connect with the family, does not get to connect with the near and dear ones. So that's one, you can say, a drawback, but depending upon an individual, they'll actually enjoy that. Also, such a person will always suppress their enemies, suppress their work rivals, their competition. And this happens most of the time outside of the ego, because Saturn does not have ego. Saturn's not wanting to defeat someone because they want to be that particular someone. This process naturally happens with Saturn. And especially Saturn in the 12th house will not give a person a mentor in work. They just will feel this void of having guidance in their career. This is a person who will eventually have to become either their own mentor, or they have to do things on their own effort to achieve them. So these are some of the big things that occur, but the main thing you will see is, especially if you have this or someone else has this, do not put them on the stage. Do not put them as the receptionist out in the front where everybody's dealing with them. Or let's say in sales, PR, or any kind of like a place where they have to be front and center. They won't enjoy it so much. The moment they're left alone, they get their work done. If you're not getting your work done, if you feel frustrated at work with this, look for a position in the company or a new company where you are in a place where not too many people get to see you every day. And that's where you will do the work, with full force. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Saturn in the 12th house of your Dashamsha. This week or next week, we'll start with Sun in the Dashamsha from the 1st to 12th house.